This is Will Nunziata, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film. And today I am thrilled to be speaking with the acclaimed hip-hop artist and motivational speaker, the one and only Jordan Bird. But before we get to our interview, here's a sneak peek at his amazing talent with his song, Magic Wish.
The sign. What it is. I don't know, you can blame me, wonder why or how we spacey every level up. I know there's a level up, space even got a spacey. Plastic molding spray, keep my handle fragile, all the faking. Fake roses look pretty forever, don't I? I don't want it cause we're looking always pretty. Thank you mama, but I had to learn it. So much drama, ain't no hurt no more. Chin up above the bar, muscle up, orange sore. We been up with the stars, bitch. Chill, double shot, drown, that's the parts. Put it in the Arizona camouflage. Now I'm tight pop, another classic for the records, that's the write off. Pull a ski, wind draw, big boss, fish bowl, tints off. The genie in the bottle told me there's no limit to these wishes. Be blessed for what you got first. Find happiness within the share, family riches. We could all get it together, we go further, all the greats at it. But we can't be a team if you tryna ball separate. Every chance that the wicked had, I was supposed to break. Feeling sorry for myself, ain't gon' get me to the cave. No need to state the case. Mama raised me with a backbone, no alias. Jordan Bird with an E. Bring the wave like on Max B. I don't need to follow crowd, I choose to stand free. United with a whole bunch of individuals. That's the family. You gotta be yourself and fully understand what you really worth.
Well, hello, Jordan. How are you?
I'm doing blessed. How about yourself?
Jordan, so much better now that I'm finally speaking with you. But Jordan, tell the audience what exactly that call was that you did in the middle of the intro.
I'd be like, ski, and it's an acronym that really dictates my navigation in life. It stands for sacrifice, knowing evil exists, yet envision excellence. And it's just a really strong call sign. I use it. I get goosebumps when I do it. I do it a lot of times before I make my my intros and music and stuff like that. So it's definitely motivational.
Well, not only is it motivation, Jordan, I think it kind of just sets the terms of a release. I mean, you saw the release that I went through in hearing it. Right. My release happens to be through a laugh, but it's a disarming. And I think it's not only what you do, Jordan, with your music, and we'll get into that, but it's, I think, who you are as a person. In my research of you, in my digging into you, I kept saying to myself, I had these callings reminding me, this is a person of the planet that has done the work, not only on their craft, but on themselves, to truly become a vessel. A vessel. Have you been told that before?
Actually, yeah, that's been said before, but definitely that's how I describe my passion in itself. I'm grateful to be a vessel in such a way to move the world forward with positive vibes. It's something that I really cherish, you know what I'm saying? Being able to just be a vessel. You know, everybody has their certain lane in life, and it just takes a matter of time for us to find that. And everybody can be a vessel in their own way. So me finding out where my position is and what my lane is and how I could push forward, with just love and just vibes, and on a positive side, it's just beautiful.
It is beautiful, my friend. And speaking of beautiful, talk to me a little bit about your amazing, amazing song, Magic Wish.
Magic Wish. Oh man, I was actually going through it at that time. Just finding myself spiritually. And there's times where, you sit back and you just need a breather. Now my breathers are like meditation. And when I'm meditating, I try to really find, what's the scope of what I'm doing. It could be anything. It could be cooking. It could be, putting up the Christmas tree or hanging out with my son. I really try to grasp, just the signs and what's going on. And, a lot of times I found myself just falling into this space of just emptiness because I felt like I was doing too much and everywhere else. Right. So when I sit down and I move forward with God. God is my my everything, you know, and, you know, with God on your side, I know that there is nothing that's impossible, you know, and this magic wish is just you speaking it into existence, that anything is possible. You know, there's no such thing to me. If there was only such thing as three wishes, I wouldn't be here today, you know, but God continuously and again, he always makes, whether we go through things, you know, not at all times, you know, everything is smooth sailing, but that's life. But we get more than three wishes, and it's unlimited. And that's basically the basis of what, you know, Magic Wish is about.
I love it, Jordan. It's not only, I think, the basis of the song, but also your North Star in why you do what you do. The fact that you unapologetically have God in your life as a compass to release any fear or doubt, but obviously also a beautiful family. And on top of that, too, Jordan, like I told you offline, Jordan Bird, you were born with a name that was meant for a star. But yet, I'm talking to a man right now who is humble, who knows his light is bright and will not sacrifice and dim it for anyone else's opinion of what they are meant to be doing. And for you, it's greatness, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's humbling in itself. That feels good because you know, that's what we supposed to be doing it for. You know, we're supposed to be doing it for, just to make sure that we're unapologetically us. And being yourself is just the biggest factor of life, because then we could be our own individuals. You know, just like zebras, there's no fingerprints and zebra. There's no two fingerprints alike. There's no two zebras alike. There's only one you. You know, but the way that us as humans interact with each other, we put ourselves in groups and separate ourselves by the masses instead of just individually uniting together, if that makes sense.
Oh my God, absolutely. And I love this whole notion of the manifestation. I love it. I believe in it. I believe in putting it out there in the universe to be able to be then open to receive possibly even greater things than ever imagined. And I think it's something that not only artists out there who are watching, but just humans out there should really, really think hard about. And Jordan, on top of everything else, I also love the fact that you are so unapologetic in what you do. And I'm curious to know where that comes from within you. Is it something that you grew up with? Is it something that you had to undo some things to teach yourself of the power of authenticity? Talk to me a little bit about that journey for you.
So I'm a Marine. You know, once a Marine, always a Marine. You know, growing up, just, you know, in New York City, Queens, it took a lot to not be a part of what everybody was doing, whether that's you know, being in the streets or, you know, being gang violence and stuff like that. Like you had to fight to not be a part of that, because then you were uncool. You were, you know, you were just a cornball. So, you know, growing up, I always had just a I don't give a fuck type vibe, like about what you guys think is cool. I'm going to follow my heart. And moving forward, as I joined the Marine Corps, you know, in an establishment where they break you down so you can build yourself up, you know, just reinforce that mindset to where, you know, you're going to be in positions where you have to trust yourself at times to make decisions for the best of everybody else around you. But if you can't trust yourself, nobody's going to trust you. So you have to be yourself to trust yourself. And that's where it comes from.
Jordan Bird, you are such a freaking star. I can't, but I can, but I can't, but I can.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
I just feel for you beyond what you're doing with music, beyond what you're doing as a motivational speaker. You're building a brand that's going to, I think, even go beyond of what you think. But I just know in my gut, I'm speaking with someone who is truly a once in a generation talent. And I'm so grateful.
You give me goosebumps. That feels good. Oh man, I work hard just to, you know what I'm saying, just to spread love and just light and positivity. So it's just beautiful when it's recognized. And I'm so grateful for you. Like, thank you for this opportunity also.
Well, listen, Jordan, I'm so excited that you're joining this app. I'm so excited that you're going to be able to not only connect with other artists in this country, but around the world. Because for me, the talent of Jordan Bird is transcendent of language, in creed and gender, in location. And I'm just absolutely thrilled that we are now connected as well.
Amen. And I'm excited to be a part of this app. And like I said, I was going through it before. It's an amazing contribution to the culture. You know, there's so many different corners and crevices where there's artists blooming and finding themselves, but this is definitely something that can make a foundation for an individual to make sure that they have the collaborations and they can have, you know, the seek through of people all over the world and celebrate what their passion is. So that's beautiful, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Amen, my friend. Well, I'm grateful for your time today, and again, so grateful that we're connected now. Thank you, Jordan. God bless you and your family.
Ski!
I love it.